Hey guys, welcome back. I don't think these are like my top five, but these are romance books that I still think about to this day. The first book I'm going to be talking about is called Baby for the Boss Hole by Nadia Lee. Basically, this is about a girl who starts working for this grumpy guy, and it's so hard to work with him. Like, she can't stand him at all. Like, she just cannot stand him. But, like, the whole time, he's like in love with her, but he's not really showing because he's being like an asshole towards her. It gives us like internal dialogue, so like they're having conversations, but like internally, like she's talking crap about him the whole time. But it's not even just that. There's like moments when like she'll get drunk and like she'll actually say what she's thinking. Like, so she's like talking crap about this guy to his face, thinking like she's just saying it in her head. It's just so freaking hilarious to me. I feel like it's like a rom-com. It's like a Hallmark movie. I don't really get into a lot of rom-coms, but this one is just so cute and it's so freaking funny. It literally had me cracking up. So if you just want something cute, something fast, something unserious, and you want to just giggle a little bit, I highly recommend Baby for the Bosso. The next book is The Wedding Crasher. I was so scared that I was gonna hate it, but I had already bought like the physical book, so I was like, girl, whether you hate it or not, you reading this book. I read it and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. Basically, this is about a girl who was, I don't think she was at the wedding specifically, but I think she was like in like the area where the wedding was, and she ended up seeing, like, this is all in the synopsis, she ended up seeing the bride kissing her best friend, her male best friend, and the groom found out, or I think she told the groom, and then they developed like this relationship, but they're like doing like this fake relationship type of thing, and then it develops into something real, of course. That's like that trope. I heard like a lot of books are like that, so I'm happy I haven't read many books like that because I did enjoy The Wedding Crasher. It's not much I can say about The Wedding Crasher. I just really enjoyed it. It was definitely a good book for the mood I was in. I wasn't looking for nothing crazy. It surprised me. I think that's why I put this on here, because it might surprise you too. It was a good read. The next book is called Downfall by Evelyn Sola. This book was just so cute. It definitely had me in my feels. I was just giggling. I really, really enjoyed this book. Basically, this book is about a girl who starts working for this guy. He's like the CEO of this business, of this tech business. She works as an assistant. She's a Black woman in corporate America, because that does play some part in this book. Like, she has this hater, and this hater is just like such a, she's just like the scum of this earth. That's who this hater is. And he also don't like her, but he don't have probable reasons to fire her. So they're like, they're going through this thing. It's other things behind the scenes that's going on. And they start developing this relationship, and basically they fall in love. But there's like so much in between that. Like, there's a story within the story. And I think that's why this is definitely on my romance books. I love an in-depth story. I love something to make me feel something. And this Downfall definitely did that for me. I think it's also interracial. He's like fighting the urges to like be with her. And then it's like this crazy, it's this crazy scene. And I'm just like, y'all just don't care, huh? Y'all just don't care. I highly recommend reading this. The next one is Happy Place. I did have a physical copy of this, but I gave this one to a family member for Christmas. I enjoyed this book. I feel like it had a good story to it. It went in depth. It had a lot. I think it was a good, cute rom-com, in my personal opinion. I think it was a cute book. Nothing too much. But it was like, I read this during the summer, so it was definitely the vibes. Like, the vibes was perfect. I was like at this lake and chilling out. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, because when you drink wine, the wine actually isn't good. It's about the experience. So I think that's what it was with this book. But I also do think it was a good book. Like, I really do. This book is about a girl and her ex-boyfriend. They were together for many years, and then they end up breaking up. But the friend group goes on this trip every year to, re-see each other, to hang out, to just be with each other. They were a college group. They didn't tell anybody in the friend group that they broke up. So like they're pretending that they're still together. She like wants to tell the friend group, and he's like, no, let's not, because there's like other things going on with the friend group, and they don't want to like take the attention off of that. I enjoyed it. I had a great time reading it. The next book, Restore Me. Restore Me had me tripping out. Look, I remember it had me tripping. I just remember that this book had me on the edge of my seat. This book had me tripping out. Like, I couldn't just read it. I had to listen to this book because that's how crazy I was going reading this. And I know it's just a book, but in the moment, it's not just a book, okay? In the moment, it's real life. I just remember going nuts when I was reading this book. Absolutely loved it because I gave it a 5 stars. Then the last book of this video is by one of my favorite, all-time favorite authors, Blue Sapphire. This is a series. It's called the Husband series, which is called The Ones Left Behind. I ate these books up. The Ones Left Behind is basically about these three best friends. It's a girl and then these two guys. One of them is Russian, the other one is Italian, and she's black. And they all are like, their families were like this, and they all are in the mafia.
This book is about a girl and her two best friends. They are part of mafia families and them growing up. I think it goes from maybe like 15, 13 up all the way into like their adult life. And it just telling a story about how they navigate life with each other and then also with them being in the mafia. It's a really great book.
The girl and the Italian guy, they are dating. He walks in on the girl and the Russian guy kissing. It's not even funny. But that is the last book of this romance series. If you enjoyed the video, thank you for stopping by. I will see y'all next video. Bye.